Hello, my darlings. Hope you're all doing well. Blush Lily here. Welcome to this free flow mystery reading, if you want to call it that, where you get the message that you need to hear at this particular moment. So it could be about anything and everything, so make sure you stick until the end, if of course you feel the resonance. Alright, so I have two options for you today. Option number 1 over here and option number 2 over here. See which one you're mostly drawn to. Don't overthink it. And let's go ahead and get started. My fantastic option number 1, and welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy. Let's jump straight into channeling. For whatever reason, I don't really want to go through the energy check-in today. You will see if the message resonates with you or not. For some reason, they're showing me a funnel. They're telling me that you will kind of be able to narrow things down based on the messages from this reading. Kind of feels like you might need some sort of structure. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the channeled message for you, my darlings. Option number 1, the initiation. So what the card is telling you is that this is all going to be worth the hassle. This is all going to be worth all of the investments and everything that you've been putting into manifesting something or following a particular path, a particular specific path that maybe is a little bit lonely, it's a little bit difficult, but you can already kind of see where you're going. But I feel for a lot of you, you can see it with the heart, you can see it with the soul, but not necessarily with the mind. Kind of feels like your mind is saying, oh my God, what the hell are we even trying for? Another thing they're telling me is that on a higher level, you might have gone through some sort of initiation, maybe in your dreams, maybe like I said, in how do I put it? In a reality you don't necessarily remember right now, but there's some sort of growth and advancement of the soul, and literally it kind of feels like you're going to level up. But let me see in which aspect. A lot of you are going through the dark night of the soul, and they're telling me that, the dawn is it's very close, much closer than you think. Where are you being called to journey to? Interesting. So your grandma is coming through, your great-grandma is coming through. Her name might have been Anna, your name might be Anna. But there's this energy where they're saying, look, it's there's a divine plan. And now what they want you to do is to take a break. Take a break. You might feel like you have to control everything every day, but they're saying take a break because it's as if you need to hear. You need to hear something important to continue the journey. Where you've been called to journey to. There's so many cards that are indicating paths, journeys. So maybe my amazing option number 1, you are thinking about relocating or shifting in some sort of direction. But here, they're saying take a break. You don't have to be superhuman each and every day. And the Imrama card is saying that you need to listen to your heart, because right now your mind might be on top of things. It might be the dominant one, trying to come up with effective solutions and so on and so forth. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But you also have the answers when it comes to listening to your heart. And it can be very unexpected. It can be very surprising. But right now they're saying, look, take a break, please. Take a break. Allow the mind to catch up to the heart. Allow the soul, mind, and your body to create this beautiful alignment so that you're not being pulled in different directions. Take a break from trying to figure life out, because they're telling me that you're holding on to something old and you're trying to go into something new. And you're like, okay, well, it's not really going to work, is it? In order to achieve something new, you need to do something slightly different. But there's something that you're holding on over here. So let me see if the cards are going to be willing to tell. Actually, hold on. I have just the perfect deck for that. Maybe this particular one will tell us what it is that you're holding on, or what you need to pay attention to right now. Wow. Move forward with an open mind. You know, I want to say que sera sera. What will be, will be. I know for a lot of you who need to control and need to know, this is almost like, and this sounds like a death sentence. You're like, Blush Lily, what do you mean what will be, will be? See, it's the kind of saying, okay, well, you might be expecting something to repeat from the past, yeah? A relationship dynamic, a failure, you making a mistake. But they're saying the more open you are, the better. Because you're holding on to some sort of outcome. Even if it's a positive outcome, they're saying let it go. Because it can be even more positive. It can be slightly different, but also good for you. Do you see what I mean? It's like you're trying to walk in over here, but you got massive amounts of baggage and massive amounts of ideas of what's on the other side. And they're saying, let it go. Let it go. Because internally, your heart knows where you need to go and what you need to do. But your mind is trying to make you confused inside, you see? And I feel like for some of you, you're now in a relationship or in a connection or a situationship with somebody who is messing with your head. One day they're cold, one day they're hot. And like this is that energy where you're trying to build something from very opposing energies. So right now they're saying, look, right now you don't have to make life-changing decisions. Right now you don't. Take a break. Allow things to catch up. Allow whatever needs to fall to fall. Because you need to move forward with an open mind. And like I said, there's your grandmother over here that's taking such good care of you. Loves you so much. Wants only the best for you. Gets very angry when people mistreat you. You know those birds that poop on people? Well, those are our ancestors protecting us. Revenge through bird poop. No, of course I'm being a little bit sarcastic, but you know what I mean. We might not see how those who have wronged us are being punished, and it might range from loads and loads of things. But it's this energy where they're saying you need to feel that the universe has got your back. You need to feel that energy of empowerment. Such a beautiful card. It's literally so hypnotizing. Shield your energy. Exactly what I've been saying. Shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. Does it really matter? There's something you're paying so much attention to right now. So much energy is going into something. Does it really matter? Ask yourself that question. Because they're telling me that you're kind of on this energy of a roll. And you need to just protect yourself. You need to protect your resources. What else do you need to know? Wait, postpone, say no. They're telling me that there's going to be, first and foremost, by the way, you're breaking the chain. So that's beautiful. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Exactly what I've been saying, that you might need to just kind of allow things to evolve the way that they're going to evolve. in the safe knowledge that you're going to be okay. You made it this far without knowing exactly what's going to happen. You made it this far. You dealt with everything. So that's cool. It's all going to work out. But anyways, you are going to get some sort of offer over here from a person, from a company, from somebody, and the offer is not aligned with you anymore. You might be trying to hold on to this person or situation out of the fear of the unknown, out of feeling like you've invested in this particular situation for a very long time and you want your return on investment, but they're saying, does it really light you up? Does it give you energy? Does it give you excitement? Does it give you what's in it for you? What's in it for you? Because they're telling me that there's going to be some sort of repeat story that wants to happen, or a very similar story, but you realize it doesn't light you up anymore. So they're saying, you can break the chain of feeling like you need to sacrifice or you need to suffer or whatever, and truly discover what lights you up. Yes? Yes. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? What is it trying to tell you? You're already doing it. You're already doing it. I feel a lot of you're like, okay, I need to start this, I need to start that. Guys, you're already doing it. You're already doing such a great job. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. The thing is, they're saying, look, you need to understand that it's all much simpler than your mind makes it out to be. You grew up with that energy of constantly needing to overcomplicate things because you were told that, it's hard. What is it? Blood, sweat, and tears. I don't know what was hard about it, but you know what I mean? Like hard work. It has to be always, putting in a lot of effort, and then maybe it will pay off. But here it's about working smart rather than working hard. You're just exhausting yourself. And then you're using all of your time and money and energy to recover. That doesn't work, but that's a certain pattern. So you might be thinking, okay, I need to move to the next stage, but your mind is saying, yeah, but that means I will have to work even extra hard. And you're already exhausted. So of course you're going to sabotage this whole situation. Of course you're going to do it. So here they're telling me that they're going to be giving you loads of hints, loads of ways to simplify your life, not to overcomplicate a relationship, a situationship, not to try and be a therapist to somebody, unless you're actually a therapist to somebody. You see, protecting your energy is seeing where you're responsible and where your responsibility ends. And you, my darlings, it feels like you've been responsible for a lot of people, a lot of processes, but you are a human being. You are a human being, so take a break. Take a break and allow the universe to unfold as it will. By the way, I feel that some of you have been to a very special place lately, or you're about to go. I don't know. There's something about a power place. Maybe you went on some sort of pilgrimage. There was some sort of very positive shift. Balance will be restored. An expansion. Look at this. You're getting your soul back. I want to say certain the soul fragments that have been taken from you comes back to you. It's very interesting because you're breaking the chain. And the expansion talks about expansion of the mind, heart, and soul. It talks about being able, again, to relocate, being able to integrate into some sort of new society, into a new place. And it talks about different kinds of relationships, different kinds of love relationships. The ones that here at the bottom of the deck, I have peace. The ones that make you feel good, the ones that make you feel safe, the ones that are based on all of the beautiful things. Yeah, they're telling me you're in between worlds. And if you trust the flow a little bit more, the journey is going to be more pleasant. All right, my amazing option number 1. That's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. In that same place, you'll find the link to my Patreon page with over 250 exclusive videos, additional discounts on personal reads, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. All right, my darlings, take care of your fantastic selves then. Bye. My amazing option number 2, and welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy. Let's go ahead and get started. So as I was saying to option number 1, I don't feel like I need to do the energy check-in today. You will just say if you're resonating with it or not. I just want to jump straight into the messages. And let's see the portal. Okay, here we have a very important message for you. Doors are opening, you decide. Rewards, wild card. So this is talking about your personal placement of your energy, your experience, the planets, and something that has to do with you needing to see what's on the other side, with you needing to take that leap of faith. So the portal is opening up. I feel for a lot of you this is going to be within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I feel that this is something that you've been wanting. I definitely feel that this is something that has the ability to change your life. You will decide. Nobody's going to push you. Nobody's going to force you. But just know that an opportunity that comes in within this time period, whenever you're watching this reading, it's going to be an important one. Yeah, it's going to be an important one. It will require you to be quite courageous. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Yeah, it's about being seen, guys. It's about being seen. First and foremost, seen by yourself. This is where you see yourself. The shadow aspects, the light aspects, your wants, needs, desires, your pros, your cons, everything. Everything, where you accept your uniqueness, where you take off the mask and you're like, okay, that's it. This is not me anymore. For a lot of you, you're still living with the persona that somebody gave you long time ago. Long time ago. What you need to understand is that a lot of you feel like you don't know who you are because you're not constantly in 1, 2, or 3 states. State of mind, state of being. What you need to understand is that you do know who you are and you're very versatile. But because somebody expected you to act very stable and be like, a good girl, a smart girl. Sometimes when you don't know something, you're like, oh my God, I'm not smart anymore. That's not the case, though, is it? Can't know everything. So if somebody said, oh, I thought you were so calm, and you're just like, going crazy because somebody triggered you, or it's just a shitty day, and you're like, oh my God, am I really calm? Do you see what I mean? That there's so many aspects of you that you can't leave some of them at home. You just take them with you. And when you allow all of those aspects to be free, this is you, still you. And you today are very different from you yesterday or before yesterday. And that's okay if that happens. But there's going to be a portal where you allow yourself to be seen, where you accept your own authenticity, where you accept a job, where you accept an audition, where you accept to go on a date with somebody, where you accept to, wear something that's maybe attracting attention. Go through that portal. You've been trying to manifest something. You've been trying to attract something or someone. You're trying to micromanage everything. They're saying, go there. Get that chance, honestly. nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. I feel, my darlings, honestly, right now, option number 2, you are emotionally all over the place. All over the place. You're trying to micromanage the universe. Yourself, your relationships, your future, 20 years from now, you're trying to micromanage maybe how others behave, the project, everything. Enough. Enough. And the cards are saying, we understand why you're doing it because you don't trust the universe. So you're trying to micromanage everything. And that's cool. You have your reasons. But here they're saying, look, water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Rest so that you have an opportunity to walk through that portal, to take a chance on you. To take a chance on you. You're learning how to trust. You're learning how to feel safe. You're learning how to feel protected. For now, you're doing it through self-care. Karmic relationships, beautiful, yes, hello. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Okay, what's this about? Dream big. They're saying dream big, my friend. Dream big. So first and foremost, they're telling me that for a lot of you, you feel like you don't fit into this world because you can't understand who you need to be and how you need to act in order to fit in. Yeah. This is on a subconscious level. On a conscious level, a lot of you, you're saying, this is me, accept me as I am. But you keep on trying to still prove to somebody, accept me as I am. This is me. So you're creating a conflict. This is a rebellious energy. Maybe you didn't have that stage when you were a teenager, that rebellious teenager energy, because you were so suppressed. And it's now manifesting in your life. But it's, again, it's draining your energy. Because they're telling me you had to grow up very fast. You never really got to be the kid. You never really got to be the teenager. You didn't go through all of the stages of you forming your identity. You were in a crisis mode, in a survival mode, and now you're catching up because your mental system needs those stages to build itself up. It needs them in order for you to see the world through the eyes of being able to trust the process to a certain extent. Also, somebody is very jealous of you. There's this energy maybe where you're protecting yourself from your own family, from the family patterns. It's too painful, you're telling me it's too painful. I understand, my darlings. I'm giving you a big hug over here. See, it's like you were stuck in your room, you know? It's like you're still stuck in your room. You're not allowed to come out or share your voice. You're not punished anymore, guys. That portal allows you to get back out into the world. Maybe you've been limiting your connection with the world because you feel like people are pissing you off. You feel like people are not accepting you. You feel like you're out of this world, like you don't belong. You couldn't find your people. But for the most part, it was about not being accepted by your own family. And you thinking that the whole family is the whole world. And maybe you restricted yourself, literally. Maybe you're sitting at home or, just going to work and sitting at home and going to the gym, feeling like your voice is not important. The message in this reading is that your voice is incredibly important. For some of you, you have a beautiful voice for singing, for telling stories. Even if it's not for telling stories, it's for telling your story. Come out of the cave. See, that portal, it opens up, funny enough, a portal into a different world. in the sense that you can meet and interact with different energies and feel different yourself. For those of you who are working with a therapist right now, you're nearing a very important breakthrough. A very important breakthrough. Instead of looking for things that are triggering you, you will be finding your soul family. Instead of going for people that trigger you, that have been showing you over and over again which aspects of you need to work through, work on to help you find the core. You are now going to start attracting people that are your soul family. In both romantic relationships and in work relationships, they're saying, yes, you're waking up. Yes, you're waking up. A new way of being, integration. It's a fantastic energy. Yeah, what is no longer in alignment with who you truly are. Breaking the chain, beautiful. And getting grounded. Ancestral patterns, that's it, you're saying goodbye to them. Empaths, look at this, highly sensitive people over here. This life is triple difficult for highly sensitive people. Oh yeah. So like I said, I'm giving you a big hug. But you're getting grounded, you're getting much more grounded, much more secure. Take that chance. Look at that, love and light, oh bless. No, love and light. Act with care for yourself, I want to say. Look at this. Being led astray. Look at the difference between these two cards. Secret temptation. I want to say you're going to see, because here I have the mindful wisdom. Look, guys, for a lot of you, your spiritual team is saying, we want you to be happy. We want you to be at peace. And we're going to give you the gift that maybe you didn't even know you had. So they're just highlighting it. That opportunity with your third eye to now detect bullshit from 10 miles apart. 10 miles away rather. So they're saying again, you're not going to be attracted to people who are triggering you anymore, because you passed that stage of your life. You now have the wisdom. If somebody is showing you that they are a nasty person, you gonna believe them. So that means end of codependent relationships, that means ending of trying to prove something, where you're just acting from a place of love and light for yourself. And like I said, you are going to have that portal. And that portal will come in through a very unexpected and maybe slightly scary opportunity. But this is a place where you'll be able to see how things can be very different. That secret temptation might be that person who keeps on giving you situationship vibes. This could be a colleague that's constantly trying to question you, make you question yourself. This could be a relative that just has a ridiculously narcissistic vibe to them. And now you know, and now you see. But your new life will cost you your old one. All right, my amazing option number 2. And this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. And if you're up for a personal one, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. All right, my darlings, take care of your fantastic selves now. Bye.